the suckers was not the original Jews. So Hitler killed them for lying. Look it up. No, I'm not saying you're lying. He found out we are the original Jews. The only person who don't know it is us. People have to understand, everybody knows that when you go over to where the Pope is, the Pope go in the back and kneel down to a black Mary. We the only one that don't know who we are, but everybody else do. I mean, I can show you pictures of Pope kneels to a black Mary. It's very high up to it, very high pole. He kneels to it, does. That could be true because listen, you don't know what the people behind closed door, but they know the truth behind closed door, but they just gonna paint a picture for you to see it different. So what's your other truth? They said the Pope was supposed to announce it and tell us like because the Pope actually knows that we are the original Jews. Nah, he ain't gonna do that. He will never do that. Well, it doesn't matter because we actually found out. That's when people start digging into it more, and we actually see on certain days when the Pope celebrate, when they ride around on the boat, and they got Black Mary and Jesus. See, my name is Arset. Arset is Mary. See, I deal with Egyptian terms. Arset is Mary, which is your what you call your Mary, Jesus' mother. Arset is Jesus' mother. I don't. There was no such thing. See, back in the day when people say there was Jesus, when Jesus saved me. Jesus who? There wasn't even a damn letter J used back then. Where did the letter J come in at? I mean, who is these people are kneeling to people? Yeah, Brian, salute. Yeah. What's wrong with that? We don't even know what the fuck we kneeling to. And we actually put ourselves in a worse situation than we was in before we started. Yeah, like it's because a lot of times we don't even know what we're doing. We're praying to Jesus. Who is Jesus? They haven't even found bones for Jesus. Mommy, can I say something right now? Yeah. I'm saying my belief. But the reason, one thing I learned, and that's why you never hear me speak about religion on social media, let me tell you why. Because if people don't really have understanding and an open mind, you can't argue with them. They're not going to listen to what you're saying, right? But this they believe, you can't really change their mind. Yeah, so listen to me. This is how I found myself. Just like I did with the same thing with Farrakhan, right? Look, you grew up in the hood. The reason why you see everybody supporting you sports in the hood because that's what they was raised to smoke. You see white people smoke Marlboros because that's what they grew up seeing their father smoking certain people. So it's what you was raised on and what you was taught to believe. So my conclusion, like I told you, when I realized that I'm not buying this. I don't want to use the word, right? You know what I'm talking about. I'm not buying it. And I'm telling you why I wasn't buying it. Because when I came to the country, I started seeing the racism. I started seeing the lynching. So you're trying to tell me now God is in heaven, right? And he got all this power in the world. And he's watching you hanging little babies. He's watching you setting little babies on fire. You using babies as bait to catch crocodiles. You know what I'm saying? You're killing, you doing all this stuff. So he's just gonna sit there like, yo, look, Jesus, look what he's doing. They about to let you know the brother. You heard? So you're not gonna do nothing about it. So this is what I'm trying to show you. That's where they lost. That's the only thing you gotta. No, I'm not saying I'm into religion. Yeah, I'm sure. Never said that. Yeah, but I understand what you're saying. I believe there's a creator. That's my belief, right? Just like I tell my mom, we have an argument about this all the time. The reason why we call this so-called person God, because that's what we is taught. Just like how we call the pencil, that's what we is taught. Just like we call computer, because that's what we is taught. If we is taught another name, we call it another name, right? So until you start seeing things slowly but surely, and then you see the churches that, let me give a perfect example. Perfect example. So you're trying to tell me now, right? This was sealing for me. This whole corona thing, right? So you're trying to tell me now there's a God in heaven, right? And now, corona came. The church supposed to be open because God's supposed to protect you from all this. You understand? The last place supposed to be closed down is the church. So you close down the church and everything. So that showed me like, man, so even the government is a God. Because if you believe in a God, because everything in the church, God see everything. Trust me, God got you. This and that. And then Corona come, all the churches closed down.
So you don't believe God will protect you. If God will protect you from everything else, why He's not going to protect you in the situation with Corona?
Why? That's a little different. I have a little different intake on God and all that. I believe God just like Pharaoh do. You understand? Yeah. God started off with Bobby Kennedy. You have people looking for God up and about when actually I consider everyone has their own personal God. Your actually your preaching basically your conscience. Yeah, okay, that's where it wake up. Yeah, I keep everybody. I keep the God that everybody looking for and looking up for is within you. Okay, I believe everybody has a God force. Everybody has their own journey. I don't believe in one because actually when people say God, I be like, well, if God didn't he actually cast out the devil, right? So if God cast out the devil, I ask somebody, if God cast out the devil, why did he kill him? I mean, he did so damn much. He did something that God don't love, he marked him. So if he marked him and he do so much, why did God leave him alive? Come to find out, people say, well, he's in hell. Man, this is hell right here. This is the lowest plane that we can fucking go in the world. You can't go down any further. You can only go up. We all transcend when we die. Yeah.
Okay, you know what I believe too? Yeah. Just like how, and I'm not a racist, but I'm just speaking facts. Just like how the white man hid everything from you. What makes you think religion is going to be a truth that
Thank you.
If he hid everything from you, even your religion, your everything he hid from you. So what? And I always tell them this: if everything they hid from you, they see you trying to progress in life. You build a Black Panther Party to build communities, school for the kids to go to after school. You destroy that. So what makes you gonna make me believe? What you're telling me, and you understand this. I always said this thing. Christianity.
I'm trying to figure out, just like you said, if black men hate us so much, how the fuck he gonna give you something that will benefit you?
Exactly.
And they actually beat your ass to make you do this shit. People wake the fuck up. But like I said, I also found out not all people are going to wake up. You see the same motherfucker, it's gonna be like right now, just say I have ice.
Yeah.
Ice, there's nothing to say ice is gonna wake up. Ice can perish with the rest of this shit.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to wake up. Not everybody's gonna wake up.
You know what I told my mother the other day? Because my mom said I'm not a confident person. I told my mother the other day, but she's from the old school. It's hard. You can't change her mind. Like, you can't tell this lady nothing. Like, what was instilled in her is what's instilled in her. But me and her had an argument the other day. Not an argument, but a debate. And I told her, I said, look, and I told her straight up. And she hated to have a conversation with me. She's like, how is my religion? How is my religion? But she know when I go in, I go in. And I told her simple like this. I said, look, you see how they have the saying, like, we got to keep black people blind by, the love and hip hop and all this crap and stuff like that. It's the same thing with the Bible. Look, I told my mom like this. She's like, oh, God's coming to learn. I said, look, you know how many people got killed and God haven't came yet, right? So this is what they teach you to do. So you don't believe in God, brother? No, and I'm explaining to you. I'm explaining to you. This is what they teach you though. They teach you to believe in this God. So you believe in this God, you think God coming, oh, don't worry about it. A little girl just got shot, oh no, God got her, God. So they always tell you, it's always an excuse when something happened. Oh no, God see everything. But listen, so now my mom's passed away, God forbid. It's a new generation. They go through the same thing. Oh yeah, God's coming, God's coming, God's coming. Their generation passed away. So it's like a cycle. You just waiting for this God to come, but it's never coming. And you won't live to see it coming. So, that's what I was trying to explain to my moms. You understand?
You was correct. Just like this one person, he said that people about it came from Christianity came from Africa. Okay, just to brother. I'm not saying that Christianity did, but I'm saying the Bible that the Black Americans are reading over here now, this shit is fucked up. King James was a fucking faggot. Okay? King James used to beat his motherfucking wife, and I think he killed somebody. But anyway, King James was fucked up. Okay? They allowed him to go into the Bible and actually change it to how the fuck you want. So you mean to tell me y'all still want to read that? Now, if you want to read the Bible, go to Egypt and get the right shit. Because over here, they took out Enoch, they took out the book of parables, they took out over 100 different chapters. Go to Egypt and get the right shit. If you want to read it. Don't come question me. People sit up here talking about, well, how you gonna find this? How you gonna find that? I guarantee you, I'm spiritually correct. I don't be up in here doing the bullshit these motherfuckers do up in here.
Hold on. I want to ask this point. Like, so you saying you don't believe in the Bible?
No, I don't believe in the Bible here. This is what I said. You have the original Bible.
they try to get the kids at a young age. And once you brainwash them at a young age, they'll adapt to like that lifestyle. You understand? So what I'm trying to show you is I used to believe in this. I used to go to church. I used to be happy at church every Sunday. My grandmother, like I told you, old school, you can't tell them nothing. You got to bring your ass to church. So I was in church. When you start waking up and you start saying, man, look, guys, if they lied about, look, this is what the white people used to do. And I'm not racist, but I'm just telling you, you're on the topic. If they used to lie
can't be
about
racist.
everybody, every black man that created something or discovered something, they would lie and they would take the credit for it, right? Why do you think copy laws came into play? Because this is what the white people used to do. They used to take advantage of the black people, sing over their music and make millions of dollars and all that stuff, and black people would get nothing. So that's how copyright laws came into play. So all these years, everything we did, they stole from us. So why would you believe a man to give the Bible and give you the right information? Because everything they lied about,
they lied everything. Everything is a lie. If they ever tell you that this world shouldn't be, it'll be a war. Like it shouldn't be.
So this is where.
Go ahead, baby.
Yeah, so this is where I woke up. And I'm not the only one that woke up. A lot of people woke up. And this is what I'm trying to tell you, Ice. It's like, look, I used to be in the church, so I'm not going to say I wasn't in the church. And look, and they brainwashed me because, listen, imagine this. I remember when my grandmother first told me this as a kid. He told me, if you curse, you're going to hell. You're going to be burned in flames. You tell a kid at the age of 8, you're going to be I'm not doing all this.
He's gonna fear God. He's gonna fear all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna go
fear of going to go to hell. So you're going to accept God.
Yeah, he's gonna feel all of that and think all of that shit is
real deal.
I remember the first thing my grandmother said, oh, if you curse or you do this, you're going to hell, you're going to be lifetime eternal flames of fire. As a kid, you hear that, you're like, oh shit, no, I'm going to worship God. So that's how they get you from a kid. And you can see them doing it now on the TV. They put in all these gay stuff in the cartoons with kids.
Gay stuff in the cartoons. Even in the music, they got these niggas painting their nails, skirts on. Yellow hair, purple hair.
Kids. Because listen, just like how that guy, he's an adult and he don't know Spanish and he not even eager to learn Spanish now. It's easy to learn as a kid. That's why when you see a baby come out of the womb, you teach him how to say mama, he learn how to say mama. You teach him how to say dada, he learn how to say dada. It's easy for them to learn as a child and an adult. Trying to teach us a kid Spanish as an adult or Hebrew, it's hard as shit. You teach them at a young age,
that's how somebody else business.
So that's what they do. They instill these stuff in these kids' mind at a young age. And that's how my grandmother got me.
I'm thinking they saying you do it there from the thing. I don't know.
I got a question though, bro. Like, do you believe in God? Yes or no?
No, I believe in the Creator. I believe in the Creator.
Force that controls.
I believe in the Creator. There's no such thing as God. Listen. The reason why we call him God, like I told you again, because this is what we was taught, just like how we was taught to say the word book, because it's book. Just like how we was taught to say they're black and he's white and stuff like that. These are stuff that we was taught. If we was taught a different way, we just said a different way. Just say right now, we just say it wasn't God.
That's why. But what about? Let me ask y'all this. This is something that's been on my mind too. Like they put African American in front of us. Like, do y'all agree with that? Like, because I feel like it shouldn't be African. They don't put white American. Like, they don't put everybody else like that. Why they put that?
Remember I just said earlier, you don't have to live by that. You can go claim your citizenship, which is what black people have not done. Then once you claim your citizenship, you'll be very happy to find out they have some money in the whole place. Okay. Go look at that. Okay.
So how do you claim? How do you claim your citizenship?
You have to go to, I think it's something with your birth certificate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? There's a girl named Renee. She used to talk about it in Clyde's chat.
You gotta denounce your citizenship. You have to denounce your citizenship first.
That's why they fucking tax you.
Social. Yeah, you're social.
Actually, it's against the law to tax, but y'all still participate in it. It's actually against the law to tax you. They're not supposed to tax you for what?
mommy. It goes back to saying though. It goes back to saying, and this is true. It goes back to the saying. Black people don't like to read, and you hide information in the book. And these are the information that we don't know because we do not like to read.
That's why we on this buffet brain now.
That's part of how they did, which the brother is correct. That's partly what they did to get us where we are.
Shout it out.
Yeah, definitely slow. We don't read.
Yeah, the numbers up. We gonna go in.
Put it deep in a book somewhere. BBTV. Look for it. You're gonna fucking go to Google on the internet. Yeah, black people love Google.
Now you can Google some shit and read it too, though. Now.
No, nobody. I'm gonna tell you right now. You wanna look for truth? Why would you look for truth in the white man Google? What?
No, but that's true though. She's speaking facts. What she's trying to say.
Yeah, but if you Google some real shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, shout it out. Salute.
Right now, if I Google Buddha, it's gonna tell you just like they try to tell me. It's a sign of the devil. That's a fucking lie.
Audio.
666 is for black people, our makeup. 6 electrons, 6 neutrons, 6. Man, that's your body. That's your chemical makeup. But the white man told you that's the devil. What the fuck?
Yeah, but this is why I woke up. I'm simple.
Good book, The ISIS Papers.
If you're so-called
and the Browder Files by Anthony T. Browder. What she's speaking about.
I went to church. I didn't.
Okay, let me tell you. I remember every day they said church. God see everything. If you hide underneath a tree, God see you. God know everything that's going on, right? So you're trying to tell me God is in heaven, watching little kids getting.
Miga, we grown. You notice the switch of the content?
Right, God just
you notice the beam of the content from the Miga. Your questions, the answers within the question itself. Ain't nobody thinking about none of that. This is real content that could be applicable to social network in the community. And truth will come from strange places. Look.
Black singer had to put white faces on the album. White faces on the album to sell.
Yeah, shout out. Yeah, salute Mika. Mika B.
And not only that too, they also as black men had to perm their hair to look white. That's why when you go back in the 60s, you see all these black men with permed hair. You understand?
Yeah, tan parlors. They even trying to look brown. They pay a whole lot of money to look brown.
Right? So he came out with his album, he was shocked. He was like, "Oh my God, they look fucking crazy, little white people saying that."
So if they do all that, bro, if they do all that, you see them, they go into countries, invade countries, kill people, and they didn't find one nuclear weapon. How you think, right? And this is the main part about it. If they see the Black Panther, right, trying to rebuild the black community, because they say, we criminals, whatever, we don't like the word, and you see people coming together now and trying to show you they're not criminals. They trying to uplift the community. They try to do after-school programs for the kids. You fight against that. You lock up all those guys, bro. You put drugs in the black community, so we will be separated. We won't be with our families. So how would you expect these guys to give you a book to read? And this is the truth. Come on, bro. It's common sense.
Big facts.
That's what we tell my moms. Like, look, these are the evidence. That's all you need to know. If they want us to make a change and they want us to do better, why they kill every leader that's trying to uprise us and bring us together and bring us how we used to be? They kill them. So how the fuck you gonna let a guy tell you this and that? If they believed there was a God, they wouldn't do all the evil stuff they did because they would have fear of being punished.
A bad guy.
You understand? If they believed there was such a God that they forced us to believe in, they wouldn't do the evil things that they done or they did.
They never were spiritual like us. See, they was able to protect us because we are a loving people. We were able to actually, because see, when we actually need something, we find like the spiritual thing, we lean towards it. So they was able to give us this and shut us down with what they gave us. I mean, I'm not saying that, a lot of people, like I said, you had a lot of people that were still doing voodoo at the
like and
time.
Subscribe, that
the master still told them to do theirs, And they
y'all over here, like and subscribe that content. Good content.
Yeah.
Why
Good
you think
topic.
that Haiti? Why people think America can't go and fuck up Haiti? Because Haiti's the whole fucking over there. They all get down on that motherfucking
Ancient
island.
history is good resistance.
Okay, they all is set it off over there. Haiti is very spiritual. So they're correct. You can't go over there and steal their knowledge. Just like, okay, I'm actually from New Orleans. Okay, my family's from New Orleans. I'm Creole. I can't go to New Orleans and get a lot of my history as far as voodoo and hoodoo because it's all locked up. Because the white man has came and took so much. You got so many white people doing our shit more than us. Fuck. What's wrong with y'all?
Can I give you a perfect example? Let me give you a perfect example, right? See, you grew up in Jamaica. We didn't have the money to go to the doctor, so your grandmother from their ancestors, they knew how to just go in the field and pick certain plants and create their own medicine. They know how to look. They got plants in the bushes in Jamaica that if you didn't have soap, you could rub it together and make soap, right? So this one I'm trying to show you. You got these white men that come in these countries now and they sit back and they watch because they got the money, they got the funds. These people don't have the money. Yeah, all the shit. Yeah, they watch all this stuff and they study it and they steal it and come back to America and get rich. This is what I'm trying to show you. It's been going on for years. So I'm trying to get eyes. And this is what I'm trying to show you. Why, just like how you said, you speaking on facts. I've worked around these people for 17 years, bro. So this is what I'm trying to show you. I know how these people think. So listen, these people don't care about nobody but themselves. At the end of the day, why would you think they're gonna give you information, to God, and it's the truth when they stole and hide everything from us, so they're gonna give information about the truth of God. Come on, bro. It's the reason, listen, they push the whole agenda with the God thing because without you believing in fear, this world will be in a mayhem. You understand? This world, everybody wouldn't care no more because people have fear. Like my mom's still living in fear. Oh, I can't do it, I'll be punished. So there's a lot of people out there that's living in fear. So that's what they use this for, to keep the world sane, because right now we'll be in a mayhem. It'll be like, oh, Wild West.
It'll be crazy.
Yeah, you remember back in the days how the Wild West used to be? Where they didn't have no remorse of killing a sheriff. You know what I mean? People were scared to be a sheriff back in the days because the Wild West was different. You had some town without a sheriff. People were scared to become a sheriff. You understand? Like it was
lawless. It was lawless back then. Things would gun you down.
Yeah, so you put in fear now in people's mind, the world will be a better place. Trust me when I tell you, bro. Like I was fooled, but like I said, you're gonna wake up some point in your life. But some people wake up too late, and that's why I tell my moms, look, the whole agenda, like you keep, oh yeah, God's coming. Guess what? He died. The next person come again, God's coming. He died. The cycle just keep going on and on. You'll never beat him. You'll just be saying, yes, he's coming. That's it.
Listen to me real. I don't know what your problem is, sweetie, but if you don't know with what I work with, if you know it to be bullshit, I kind of suggest you to hold it to yourself, okay? Because you don't know me and you don't know a fucking thing about what I practice. Because if you did, you wouldn't be talking that shit. Okay? All right. Stop talking your bullshit.
Well, mommy, this is what I'm trying to tell you here. This is what I'm trying to show you again. This is why black people will never change. And I'll show you again. When I listen to Young Pharaoh, right? And I was trying to tell Ice earlier, I listen to Young Pharaoh. He's giving you knowledge. He's giving you jewels. Here comes people trolling the comment section. Some people never want to wake up. Some people never want to learn. And this is what I'm trying to tell Ice. When they go back to Ice, where Ice like, well, how can we change? You got to change by stop trolling when people trying to give you information. You got to stop trolling when people trying to give you knowledge. You understand? That's why a lot of people don't step up to give knowledge. Because when they do try to give out, I listen to
they do silly shit. They start violent or they don't want to pay attention.
I'm gonna show you. Okay, I'm gonna kill.
Hold on. You gotta do some weird. You gotta be out here doing weird shit or put some wild shit in the title for a nigga to come tune in and then hit them with the jewels. You feel me? Because that's how you gotta do it. Because you gotta catch their mind. You gotta catch them. You know what I mean? You gotta catch their brain because niggas is short. They think their minds is slow, man. You feel me?
You know why, Two Ice? You know why, Two Ice? A lot of these new generation of kids, they didn't went through the struggle we went through. As far as like not having, they came in a world where they got iPhone, they got the internet,
everything high tech.
Yeah, everything's so easy for them, so they don't like. Listen, half these kids don't even know who Martin Luther King is. Trust me.
That's why you don't even look. That's why you don't even see those niggas in the parks no more. Like so much internet and all that shit.
Yeah. So I'm trying to show you. So when people, this is why, like I told you, police will always treat black people the way they treat black people, because when you do try to give information, you do try to teach, these people take it for troll. I'm in the army. When I used to listen to Brother Polite, he's going all out. He's talking and he's saying shit that could get him killed. And y'all busy in the fucking comment section trolling. Like they always say, if you can't say nothing nice, don't say nothing at all.
Real. I'm gonna tell you, but you know, see, this is how you show that a person is foolish. This damn person sits up in here typing, but they still asking about manifest. Fuck. All you have to do is do it. Okay? I manifest money. I could do a fucking spell right now and then bring some fucking money. All you gotta do is work with Saint Expedite. What the fuck is wrong with you? You gonna sit there and tell me I can't manifest my future? You lost your motherfucking mind. My future is not controlled by nobody else but me.
Right.
I control my shit. What's wrong with you? Well, maybe you still, because you still eat pork. I don't eat pork. That's probably why you fucked up in the head. Because you still eat pork.
She took it back.
No, I'm just one of the ones that don't like nobody talking.
Yeah, but here's the thing, I'm trying to show you. This is why we'll never grow. This is why we'll look back and it'll never be changes, because you know why? They just want to get caught up in the love and hip hop. They just want to get caught up in the fuckery. But when you try to teach them information, and this is what I'm trying to tell you, when this world is coming to an end, black people will never know it until we're in the fire. Because you know why? We don't pay attention to the truth. You can be speaking the truth and they won't listen. You understand? Because they so lost and just want to hear the fuckery all the time. It's cool you listen to fuckery. We all listen to fuckery. You understand? But there's a time when you deliver a message, it's either you leave or you sit there and listen. You don't need to troll when people's giving you knowledge. Come on, bro. That's just whack. You feel me? And guess what? You know the bad part about it? Half the trolls that be trolling, they be like 60 years old. They be like, they lost.
Lost cause, man.
I mean, they lost big grown men and big grown women. Like, you know, like, what's so special about you trolling? Can't you? These same people that would never sit down in class. You understand?
Yep, they even speak on manifesting right in the Holy Bible. If these people read the Bible like they're supposed to, they wouldn't even be fucking with me. See, I'm not even a Christian, but I go by the Christian diet. Yes, I think in Deuteronomy, it says you motherfuckers wouldn't even supposed to eat meat. Okay? Now leave me the fuck alone, because I'm actually doing what you're supposed to do. I'm eating all herbs. Herbs is my medication. I don't eat food. I eat nothing but berries and berries and seeds. That's about it. Okay? I don't understand. That's what everybody's supposed to be doing.
Yeah, Ice. You see how you was talking about earlier? How, you know, they stereotype you when you in the store and say you need a receipt?
Yeah, they need to put a tag on my food.
I'm gonna show you again, and it all leads back to this. The reason why we'll never change in certain situations like that, because when you try to educate everyone, remember I was telling you, Ice, look, perfect example again. Remember he was like, oh yeah, the streets will listen to the OG? When the OG told
the ones that's level-headed and got some type of respect.
Yeah, but guess what? There's a lot of level-headed motherfuckers that's on the internet too, hiding underneath a fake account trolling. That's the crazy part about social media, right?
Yeah, but I don't think those, not the official OGs that's really, I'm talking about official ones. I'm talking about the ones that going out is not official, they're not official.
Okay, but anyway, to make long story short, what I'm saying is this. To back to when you say, you know, product, how are we going to change if police treat us this way? If you don't even want information, and this is correct to what you said and what the lady said, look, the reason why, and this is true, the reason why a lot of black people, like, see, I believe you too, bro. I believe you. Like, and I say God because I just say it because that's what I was taught, but I don't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm like that too. Oh, God.
Yeah, so this is what I was taught, Ice, and this why I believe what you said, and I'm a little off the shit, right? So look, we're black people now, right? We're giving information, right? You're giving information and asking why we're being stereotyped by police, right? Because half of these street kids, even right now, we're giving a knowledge. She just popped up on the panel. She giving good info, right? So a lot of Yonkers don't need to panic. You know, they get stopped by the police. 914 official. You seem like a smooth talking guy. I see how you talk to ladies. So I believe you'll talk to the police the same way and get yourself out of the jam. A lot of black kids, they can't do that because they don't know how to conduct themselves to the police.
I used to be just like them, though. I used to be because I used to, it's my, you know, you can't blame them because all they know is police gunning them down and beating them. So automatically, Yonkers hate for the police. So I was like that. I used to be the police, yeah, and on some ignorant shit. Yeah, come on, walk out of here. And I seen what that shit turned out to. Niggas handing me up, slamming me on the floor, locking me up, trying to beat me up type shit. Really? So I was like, man, that ain't the place. So I learned, look, man, I told them and let them know, look, I'm not stupid, man. Like, you can't deal with me like a fool. Like, and they eased up, but man, dealt with me a little bit more.
Hold on. All of this police, hold on. In this chat right here, all of this about Clyde, police, and Ice Corleone, and all none of this is real right here. Whoever's here talking about me involving my name and all that, talking about the police and who's supposed to be with who. First of all, everybody is grown here. You can't take what you're seeing right here. You look at me. This is a real lifetime right here. You, whoever you are, Carice Gilmore, right? Okay, I know that. So let's don't interrupt, please, man. This is not real. Nobody's in danger. I'm not in danger. I'm at home with my woman. This is my queen here. Nobody's in danger. I'm home. Don't let the how person being over here because she's from California, she's on the East Coast, and we communicate that there's some type of no. She's all right. We don't live like that over here. And if you've been paying attention, with your inquiry here, would you stop interrupting my flow here? You will know and understand that whoever knows me here knows that your concerns is nothing. But please do not involve my name in chats or in real life with no police. I don't have nothing to do with nothing. It's all for entertainment purposes. Now I'm gonna continue. Thank you.
Respect. I was like, oh, okay.
Everybody is safe, good, and tuned in under some type of banner somewhere.
And I'm trying to show you, your average kid, like I was trying to tell you, I see what you're saying now, with your average kid in the hood, they're gonna argue the police, they're gonna make the situation worse because they gotta prove themselves to somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Not with my attention's on this, Carice Gilmore. Not with my attention's more on this than what you're talking about. You have no idea who you're talking to. You don't even know me. I say that respectfully on YouTube. I don't want to make this platform here about this in somebody else. This is my platform. It's BVTV. This ain't the platform for that, right? This is what the platform is for. Good content.
You know what I'm saying? That's different. That's the difference. I'll tell you, it happened in the hood. Because the police, even though they say they stop and frisk, it's finished, that's bullshit. Stop and frisk may slow down in the day when more people they still do it. Yeah, but once it get dark, it's when they do their corruption. I've seen that all the time.
Okay, and what you're speaking about was just asked and answered and thoroughly clarified of what it is right now.
Yo, where you going? And instantly it hit me. I was in the crib neighborhood, right? So he pulled up on me and they see the blue hoodie. They probably thought I was crib, whatever. Long story short. So they came and it's like, hey, your ID? And I said, ID for what? But I said, you know what, Ice? I'm not carrying nothing. You feel me? I'm clean. Instead of me sitting here arguing with the debate, here's my ID, man. Boom. And left. Situation done. You feel me? A regular hood nigga like, yo, put up that man. Show no fucking ID, man. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I'm showing you. Well, you gotta understand. And this is what I'm trying to tell you. It happens, bro. It happens in the hood every day, 365 days a year. But you gotta know
Yo,
how to say
all
no.
of her family is coming in here. This Clive family, her father to my, he didn't know that his daughter was a kid. All right. We're gonna make this about this right now. We're gonna make this about this. Yeah, because I'm on there. But all
what
these.
Does her have to do with you being on there? If you didn't see her,
because they stream here because she's streaming content coming here. No, this is not real. Everything coming right here is not real. No, I said none of these family members have ever been in her chat. Don't answer them. This YouTube shit is crazy. Yo, this is crazy. This YouTube shit is crazy. Yo, and it's you know what I realized? Yo, stop Josh 6901. You correct. Yo, excuse me for interrupting my thing. My stream with this in. Wow. Even I'm naive to some things, huh? Yeah, back. This is a game. So whoever you motherfuckers is behind these little games, yeah, that was real cute.
Take down a few gang members in Brooklyn. 21 arrests in what's been called a reign of terror. 2 people dead and 4 others hurt. This comes on the heels of a shocking rise in the number of shootings in the city last month. CBS 2 political reporter Marsha Kramer has details. The gunman in this video, gang name Bones, Zion Clark, reportedly thought he was firing at a rival gang member. Turns out he allegedly shot an innocent 15-year-old, Rohan Levy, in a case of mistaken identity. Gangbanger Khalil Irving firing random warning shots at his neighbors. Kamari Porter doing the same thing. And this is Travis LaRock sitting on a subway, slowly putting bullets into his weapon. All part of a gangland reign of terror in Flatbush, East Flatbush, and Canarsie that law enforcement officials say has been going on for years. I think it's fear sitting on that train, seeing these young men loading guns. Shockingly, Brooklyn DA Eric Gonzalez says that the subway incident occurred just a few hours before the same man reportedly killed a rival gang member. The video is released as part of a massive indictment of 21 gang members feuding for years for the violent Bloods and Crips. This brazen and disturbing conduct must come to an end. Officials say the defendants ranged in age from 17 to 41. It's a group of young gang members who were ready, willing, and able to use firearms to attack rival gang members and commit other violent crimes like robbery. But while violence was an apparent way of life, officials said they didn't always.
Please, I interrupted my part. You know what?
knowledge of what started this feud in the first place. They just know that they're expected to shoot at and attempt to kill rival opposition gang members.
Nah, I'm not running nowhere. I'm not have no concerns about nothing other than what I'm hearing right here. None of this right here. You where police investigate whatever.
What we do every day is precision police. We have zero tolerance for people that are going to carry illegal firearms on the streets of this city.
Well, officials said that the cases were harder to make because one of the many ploys the gang members used was dismantling the guns they carried, because then they can't be arrested for gun possession if the weapon is inoperable.
Marsha, thank you.
Being here, I'd like to thank Chief of Detective Robert Harrison for joining us this important press conference regarding gun violence on the Brooklyn. I also want to thank the rest of his team, which he'll introduce shortly, for also joining us and the great work they did on this case. Now, we're here to announce a significant takedown of two gangs that operate in the northern part of Brooklyn. The arrest and indictment involved 34 individuals who belong to two separate gangs. The indictment has 122 counts. We believe that these two gangs have been the source of much of the gun violence in parts of Brooklyn North, in particular in the Brownsville area of Brooklyn. We think that because this is such a significant investment of time and such significant drivers of violent crime in northern Brooklyn, that we're going to see immeasurable improvement in a reduction in gun violence in parts of Brooklyn. And this indictment deals with conspiracy, murder, conspiracy to possess weapons, there are attempted murder charges, the robbery and reckless endangerment charges. There are other charges. But the case also covers 13 shootings that took place in the last 2 years.
Why you don't just
in the
block
northern
whoever's
sections of Brooklyn, where 9 people were
New to
wounded,
this. I'm
including several
not
innocent bystanders. It's a long-term investigation. The police recovered 16 firearms. You can see them here, some of the guns that were recovered as part of this investigation. And the two street gangs that I'm referring to in this case are called Wu and Cho. They're not familiar names to many New Yorkers, but they do drive a lot of the violence in this county. They're actually umbrella groups. Each consists of a number of other loosely affiliated gangs that work together to form Wu and Cho. And they come together basically to fight them and to exert dominance of territory within their areas. Each organization does have its own territory in Brooklyn. The two are basically engaged in a continuous state of warfare. We're not talking right now. I'll just
You want to come on?
I think they made July 13th of 2018. People were leaving court. Some gang members had cases on foot here at downtown Brooklyn. After what they went over to the Fulton Mall area, they got involved in a physical altercation, and one gang member, who we allege is Equan Ware, acting in concert with fellow gang members, Jaheem Ware and Malik Hines, fired a gun.
I know all of them guys.
They also
kid construct visit bystanders downtown shopping. This is in the middle of the afternoon in a busy commercial corridor, and I think it speaks to who these defendants are. They have no concerns for the lives of other people, and they are willing to risk and put anyone in danger who happens to be in the wrong place at the right time. In another incident, we allege that a man named Carlton Darby, who's a Cho member, fired multiple rounds at rival gang members on a basketball court near the Plaza housing complex in Brooklyn. One of the bullets that fired at these rival gang members entered an apartment and entered a bedroom with 3 children residing, or 2 children in the bedroom at that time, sleeping. The bullet struck and ricocheted off their bedpost, really striking babies. This is serious stuff. And we have very within our power to make sure that doesn't happen in Brooklyn. This is disturbing because this is just rivals shooting at each other because that's what they want to do. They want to continuously fight each other. This is not about drug trade. This is not about something else. This is senseless violence. 2 groups fighting another group. Now, one of the tactics that we also uncovered in this investigation is also disturbing. And in particular,
yeah, stop Johnson down on one. Yeah, they had me. Yo, these little trolls. These little trolls had me and all that, you know. But we back on deck, yeah. I want them numbers back up though.
Young girls carry firearms and handguns with them. They believe that the police are less likely to stop young women. And even if the young women do get stopped, searched, and done on, they face less jail time. The young age of young girls that they are women. And we've seen in these cases how they refer to these women. They call them posters because they're there just to carry their guns. And they have young women walk with them to rival gang territory with their guns so that they can use those guns when they want to use them. In this case, we did charge 3 young women in the case, but the exploitation is not here. We also charged 2 Wu gang members with forcible rape. We allege that Taekwon Ellison had sexual relations with a 14-year-old girl.
Wow.
With whom he often
wow.
intimidated. On one occasion, he coerced her, forced her to have sex with a fellow gang member named Jaquan Watts. And we allege that that was done so he could enhance his own personal status in the gang. We gave him more standing than have the young woman have sex with a fellow gang member. That, again, was rape again. She's a 14-year-old young woman. It was a forcible rape. It's appalling, it's degrading, it's criminal. So we've also charged defendant Ellison with human trafficking. Now I'm going to show you a few videos that basically will speak for themselves. They'll show you the brazenness of this gang violence that has permeated gang war in northern Brooklyn. The first one is from July 3rd, and it starts off as an attempted robbery. There's a group of Wu gang members who are trying to rob someone. I'm not going to get into the details, but we believe that they were trying to rob this person in order to get bail money for an incarcerated co-gang member. And you'll see in the video that the victim gets out of an elevator. The group follows him. One of the leaders of the robbery, Henry Gissentanner, tells some of the other gang members where to stay. And that includes Jaheim Weregan, Tyshawn Stevens, and Tyreek Bradley. And when the victim walks by, they follow him. Defendant Gissentanner tries to take the bag. When the victim resists,
he fired.
Gissentanner shoots him twice. But
no, it's right there. Fire.
The next video is from
That's crazy.
So the next video is from August 11th.
Yeah, I
and
missed
it shows a man named Tyreek. Kennedy is a Cho member. He's shooting and wounding a rival.
Crazy. Oh wow. For that? For that he shot the dude?
And it shows a man named Tyreek Kennedy is a Cho member. He's shooting crazy. And wounding a rival. We also charge a fellow gang member, Brandon Waller, for his involvement in this shooting. So let's play that video as well. And what you can see.
All right, for that GG, yeah.
He thinks that case for car, but car when shooting takes place. What's important to know is that the gun on that case was covered. We have it here. One of the 16 guns that were recovered.
Oh, damn. That whole process of exhibiting evidence, they must got that a slew class for that in law school. He did that shit exactly how my prosecutor did it. I got caught. My gun was just, it didn't look brand new like that was, but when I threw it, and I threw it so hard, and I tried to throw it so far away from me, because the police is on my ass, like literally on me, behind me. Yeah, that's great. That's the first time I seen it. When I threw it, when I went to trial a year later, that's the first time that I had that gun for about. This when I was on my bullshit. I had that gun for like 7 months. Brand new. I got that shit brand new. It was no dirty gun, no, brand new in the box, all that. The bullets all circled in the little box, lost in little pretty stamp, certified stamp in the box. Wasn't no crazy, brand new. But yeah, that's exactly how they displayed it. And the weapon he used, they state they facts, and then the same thing on TV, but like on YouTube, like around where I'm at right now, it's the same thing. In real life, it's the real life. There's real consequences though. YouTube didn't hear these TVs, and it's not real, man. What I went through was real. All that shit that they talking about right here, my prosecutor did that shit. Laura Sutton. I'll never forget this son of a bitch. I remember her name. It's like I remember my mother's name right now. Sat there, little bony white bitch. Yeah, Yeah, salute to that. Always active 13. Yeah. Why wouldn't they though? Why wouldn't they do it right here? Right here though. We've been up here an hour now. First FBV TV. Look, I was disturbed. I saw people jump to conclusion. Even trolling, you jump to conclusion, even if it's real or fake. Look how you jump to conclusion and try to assassinate my character. You can't be serious. That's all I've seen it. And if you paid attention before all of my name with the police and all of this other stuff came into play and all that, I said I already addressed prior to that. Either you cannot read, and I'm not saying that and sit on a high horse, even though I can read very well and write very well. Either you cannot read or you just in a rush to whatever you want to try to prove here. Look, you prove to be wrong, Gigi. Troll or not. No, they think they think you was a Clyde Diva or some shit. You can't be serious. And they know I'm not here by myself. Or I'm just chilling right in the den by myself.
See that he said you should go on the scooter across the street from the car, and then all of a sudden turns around on foot and starts shooting at candidates.
Really? You are trolling.
Well, I won't let it happen. They good like this nigga out. And you was calling me, nigga. And I say, no, nigga. Nigga, what's up with me, nigga? What the fuck you want? What? You know what I'm saying? What? Call my phone. I'm gonna start right now. What's up? Nah, be safe. Damn, that's crazy. Look, the homie pulled up. Look at the homie pulled up. Look at the homie. How you doing with me, bud? Yeah. Look at this nigga. Look, the homie pulled up. I told you. OG product pulled up, nigga. Look at the homie, nigga. Look at the homie. Nigga, she pulled up. Nigga, he outside. I don't care what nobody saying. Man, always feel, man. And look, he pulled on me. What that mean? Now he pulled on me. What that mean? That shit locked in. Ain't no nonsense, no bullshit. He pulled on me. You can't call him in vain. I ain't gonna hear it, right? Kill the capital instead. I said only product. No facts.
never seen your own in the energy. But his energy wasn't on you, bro. He asking you, Bad Vibe, what's the problem with Bad Vibe, bro? I don't see the energy. Like he I don't know. Look. Alright, listen, like damn, son, oh, come on.
What are you laughing for? What are you laughing for? This shit's old. 2 days ago. We was up. You was right here when I did that shit. When I just woke up that shit. That's a product. They know definitely about you.
Everything he's doing is trying to get this shit up. And he thinks I'm like, bro, they something. He goes, yeah, I never expected they would rob and give a whole woman a big shot. When it comes on social network, they talk about stop the violence. You're supposed to be, you shouldn't be claiming love. Because at the end of the day, once you shoot a woman, rape a woman, violate a woman, you're out of it. You're a pack. You're a fucking team. You're a sting. You know what I'm saying? So wait on both sides of this fucking like, bro, y'all, I'm looking at y'all different. At the end of the day, it's been bad vibes. Rob the whole lady. These are rules and regulations of the street. Don't rob the whole lady. Don't shoot a fucking woman. You know what I'm saying? To show you these guys who have no morals. You come on social network trying to stop violence. You can't stop violence. You know, it's like you raping a fucking a little girl. There's no difference when you rape a little girl and you drop the whole woman. They'll tell you rules and regulation, not are no women. And that's why you see Scarface get killed in the movie. Because when Scarface was supposed to go and drill a politician, he did the drill part. There was a woman
Then he calling those the rules and regulation of blood. How you know it's not called rules, it's called protocol. Everybody in the nation heard that shit roll up every blood nigga mouth. Like, come on, man. There's the rules and regulations.
about to fuck you up. If that's you and her together, fine.
Yo, do you know this is edited? This is not mine. Look, this is not mine. It is. Look, he's
if you and her are together, it's the same.
Yo, you actually gonna sit.
So when that was taken, you came here and got that fucking shirt. Lie in my face, Bob. Lie in my face. You ain't leave here with that shirt on the other day when
That's my shirt right there.
I know it is.
That's my shirt.
So when the fuck was y'all together? So when was y'all together?
I got a white shirt on too.
When was y'all together?
I got a white shirt on.
That's from the day before.
Look.
You must really stay here in my face and lie to me.
Are you serious, man? You serious?
You really gonna play me like I'm dumb and I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
That's not my fucking.
It don't have to be good nothing. Y'all are together in the same fucking phone, the same whatever you was on. Y'all were together. How are you together if you ain't see her?
That is his shit.
I know that's his shit. I understand that. I understand English. Try understanding what I'm saying to you.
But why are you in my face all aggressive and your whole energy change?
I'll calm down. Now you
gonna start putting your fingers.
No, I'm not. I'm talking.
Yo, why
you still want to play with my intelligence, Bob? You still want to play with my intelligence? How could y'all be in the same fucking thing? How? How if y'all wasn't together?
Me and you was just in the same
How if y'all were not together?
Why you Yo, what was all this shaking and shit?
Can you answer my question? Answer my question.
I'm through with all this.
Answer my question.
I'm through with this.
Can you answer my question?
It's real to you. This is real to you.
Can you answer my question? Answer my question.
Okay.
Can you? So you're not going to answer my question?
I already know what's coming next.
So you're not going to answer my question?
I know it's so tender.
So you're not going to answer my question? Answer my question.
I answered your question.
No, you did not.
That material don't belong to me.
That's not what I asked you. That's not what I asked you. How you and her get in the same fucking screen together? Her standing.
Watch what you doing. Watch what you accusing me of.
Nothing.
And I'm gonna show you better than I tell you.
And everything.
I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you.
Call her right now and prove me wrong.
I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you. Right? I said I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you. I'm not gonna say nothing else.
Show me. What you want to show me? Show me.
Like you texting me because you got that shirt on. I done got footage that I done put. I'm not gonna argue with you about this. You're gonna lose this. Okay.
No, I'm not gonna lose. Want me to explain to you how I'm not gonna lose? How can you explain you and her?
I really have.